Hi, I'm Kaylee Garcia, founder of Supporting Women's Health. I am a mama of one beautiful little girl. I am studying applied health with an emphasis on marriage and family at BYU, Idaho. I work part-time, study part-time, and I'm a full-time wife and mom, so life is keeping me busy. Today, we will be discussing postpartum depression. Life is complicated, and then sometimes life gives us babies. Babies can be so cuddly and sweet and downright stressful. And postpartum is hard. Besides talking about how sleep deprived you will be, not enough people talk about what happens to you and your body after you give birth. I have a friend relate her experience to me. She had a good birth experience. She and her baby were healthy, and she was so awed by the beauty of her little one. Those first few weeks were hard, and sleep was hard to come by, but she made it through. She was blessed to have a supportive husband. It was hard to get out of bed, and she obsessed over making sure her baby was safe and breathing while sleeping. That seemed normal at first, but then a few months after her baby was born, she was still having a hard time getting up in the morning. Every time she thought about leaving the house with just her and her baby, anxiety overwhelmed her, and she hardly left the house unless it was for something that happened on a weekly basis, like dropping her baby off at her mother's house while she worked. These were regular and expected outings, and she was okay with that. Anything else just seemed like too much. She started freaking out with thoughts of her baby not being able to breathe at night. These thoughts overwhelmed her at times, and she set random alarms through the night to check on her baby, even though her baby always seemed to be doing fine. She felt like something bad was going to happen to the baby. Thoughts of finding her little one dead swamped her mind and freaked her out. She tried to mention little things to her husband and even casually suggest postpartum depression, but he didn't really understand, and she felt like she was going crazy. She felt so alone. Have you ever felt like that? Postpartum depression is actually pretty common. And those were signs of postpartum depression: overwhelming anxiety, overwhelming exhaustion, feeling frustrated, or just being crushed by doing normal and everyday things. Those are signs and symptoms of postpartum depression. And like I said, postpartum depression is actually pretty common. In fact, 1 out of 10 women here in Utah experience postpartum depression, and that ratio is higher among Hispanic and non-Hispanic Black women. There are other factors that increase risk of postpartum depression. Things like marital problems or being a single mother impact your chances, as well as high financial stress and worry. But no matter what ethnicity, marital status, and financial standing, there is hope, and you are not alone. My friend found that hearing about other mothers who had experienced postpartum depression helped her. Hearing that they too felt crazy at times helped her realize that she really wasn't crazy. Again, you are not alone. I want to encourage you to find help and support. You deserve to find happiness again. Don't give up hope. There are child-friendly support groups with mamas going through the same experiences near you. They are guided by understanding and supportive counselors. These groups could help you find peace as well as help you cope with postpartum depression so that you can give your baby the best you. Learn more about supporting women's health. I'll leave a link in the show notes below. And remember, you've got this, Mama. Thanks for listening.